Okay, so today I am interested in talking about the topic of homosexuality. And I know you're like, what? So random, right? Because I haven't spoken about anything like this. Um, but I have always wanted to do a documentary, which I will be coming out with probably in a year. I'm going to start it soon. I'm just putting out figuring out what the proper release form is for the documentary. But I just found it interesting how many people are in the closet. And I find it interesting that sometimes somebody will try so hard to be something for all the people that they want to please that they lose themselves. And I think sometimes that sadness that you feel and emptiness is because you're not being true to yourself. Now, I get along better with women than men. Men end up being my best friends, and we end up having the best times, and then they end up falling in love with me, and I'm like, I don't like you like that. I'm not a lesbian. Uh, I am very much straight, but I relate better with women, um, and I feel more comfortable. I flirt with both men and women, and I don't. I'm a flirt. I'm just a natural flirt. I don't flirt because I do it on purpose. I just can't help it because it's part of like a Southern belle. Like it's just part of your nature and just very affectionate and fun and giggly, and I like to lean on people and stuff like that. Um, but I make it very clear that I'm not interested in somebody if I'm not, and that I'm not interested in anybody. Like everybody thinks I'm asexual because I just don't want to be with anybody. I just want to be with one person. I want to find that one person and spend the rest of my life with them. Um, I'm not trying to test the waters. No, I tried it in my 20s and I don't like it, and I just want to find one person, be a friendship first. Um, but in the process of finding that person, I have come across so many gay guys. And when I tell you that it's so interesting that they continue to date, and it's like, I have a friend that I knew was gay since he was 7. Everybody knew he was gay. And he was dating girls, and it never worked out. And it didn't work out because he's gay. And then I kept bumping into him at a gay bar. And then when I finally saw him the second time, he's like, okay, I have to tell you I'm gay. You're the first person in my life that I'm coming out to, um, that knows me since I was a kid. And I was like, I know you were gay. And he's like, what do you mean? I was like, I've known you were gay since you were 7. And he's like, what do you mean? And my other friend, who my best friend and my cousin were like, this guy's gonna be so hot when he gets older, but he's probably gonna be so gay. He's gay too. And I found him and he's like, hey, I'm gay. And I'm like, I know. And he's like, how did you know? I was like, I knew when you were 7. Like, you just know, you know? So it amazes me how everybody in the world knows you're gay except for you. And I think that's just interesting. And I understand that it could be denial, that you see these images of what is a relationship and what it's supposed to be, and then you want to have children, and so you fall into this paradigm of what society portrays is normal. But I just found out from my roommate that 1 in 10 men are gay. They're not bisexual, they're gay. They just haven't come out yet, or they suppress it, and maybe that's why a lot of people live in this confused state or anger, or just they're unhappy because they're gay and they can't be gay because they're afraid of what everybody's going to think of them. So my question to you guys is, why is it not acceptable to be gay? Why? Why do we care so much about what somebody does with their body parts? They're still the same person. They still treat us the same way. They still love us. They encourage us. They're there for us. They might catch a little attitude just like a regular. They're exactly like everybody else, but they decide to do other things in their home, in the privacy of their own home. And yeah, okay, whatever, you might see some people kissing on the street, but how come it's okay for a straight couple to kiss but not a gay couple? When in our society, I guess it's always been like that, because when you look at religions, a lot of them talk about that. But why? Why is it such a bad thing? I would like to know, thousands of years ago, when they decided that God said no to homosexuality, why? I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think if it makes you a better person, then you're happier, and you become more productive to society, and you're a better influencer on your friends and your family because you're content with the person that you are. Why does it matter what your sexual preference is? Um, and I want you guys to think about that. This isn't just me talking to you. Like, I want you guys to think about that and have conversations with your friends and your family. And just why? Why do we care so much about what other people are doing? Because if you're living your life's destiny and you're living your life's purpose and life is good, and you come across people, regardless of your sexual orientation, that fulfill your life and make you a better person, why does it matter? Why do we care? Do you know what I mean? Why do we care so much that it angers us, or compels us to make laws against it, or compels us to throw stones at people? Not that we do that anymore, but we do philosophically or like theoretically. Why? Why does it anger us that two people are so in love and so happy that they finally found somebody to be happy with? Why do we get so upset? What makes us the judge and the jury? I want to understand this. I mean, if you guys want to leave a bunch of comments, please do. But I just think it's interesting how we, as a society, can look down. And yeah, there's changes that are being made, but the changes are being made because there's still people that are resistant to the change. Why? If you have a wife and family, take care of your wife and family and your circle of friends. Don't worry about the gay people. Why do you care? Why does it consume so much of your life that you have to make it? Like, just people should just be people. Leave them alone. Let them figure out what they want. Let them be happy. Why would you stop somebody from being happy because you want to see them with another person or an opposite sex? Or I don't understand that. To this day, it's dumbfounding how we could even still live in this archaic society. Now, I'm not saying everybody should be gay and a lesbian and whatever. No, I'm just saying, if you are, if that's your preference, if that's what you like, be happy. I'm happy for you that you're happy. Why can't everybody else just be happy for you? I don't understand. And then it goes back to my theory of, like, if you're not living your life's purpose, if you're not doing what you're meant to do, if you're not listening to that song in your heart and living that, then you get distracted by other things. And maybe you're distracted by the issue of abortion, or homosexuality, or war, or religion, or looks. You know, oh, they don't fit in, they shouldn't be here. Because I feel like when you're living your purpose in your life, you don't care what other people are doing. As long as nobody's harming each other, you're just like, oh, that's different. Cool. I wouldn't do that, but alright, just by you. High five. Interesting. I never thought about it like that. You know what I mean? And I find that people that are on the path of success, people that are reaching their destiny and fulfilling their goals and dreams, they're more tolerant of everybody else because they just want to be happy. And they just want to be positive, and they want to be around positive people. So if that person is positive and happy, then you're positive and happy. Who cares what the circumstances? It's when they start causing pain. And I understand that maybe these rules were made thousands of years ago because they did cause pain to people. You know, somebody fell in love with someone, then they were gay, and then all of a sudden it caused problems, or they got married and had children, and then they found out they were gay, and then, you know, and I could see how these rules came about. Maybe, theoretically, we're just talking here. But why do we care so much? Let me know what you think. Bye.